Good morning, Washara Community Church. My name is Dennis Aggrey, and my wife is Vania Aggrey from your church. We are serving out here as missionaries in Liberia, West Africa. We are heading an organization called Christian Revival Church Association, which is a church planting movement. And we are doing a holistic ministry, meaning we are doing church planting, the spiritual aspect, and also we have different projects we are involved with to help meet the fed need of the people we are ministering to. We are using a method that we consider as spiritual multiplication, and that's from the scripture where Paul says in 2 Timothy 2:2, the things you have heard from me in the presence of many witnesses, this entrust to faithful men who will teach others also. We get involved with individuals and we work with people, we disciple them, and then they give their life to Christ. Through that discipleship, they are able to reproduce themselves as well. And when congregation gets started, these congregations are motivated and encouraged to reproduce themselves, to start new churches. As a result, we have seen many new churches started over a short period of time. Right now, we have over 90 plus churches and more than 40 plus preaching points. And besides the church planting effort, we also run educational ministry where we have schools and sponsorship programs that the Washara Community Church is involved with or directly with us. In fact, you are sponsoring our Jungle Farm School. So we see that God has really called us out here to do what we are doing. With all the difficulties, we feel fulfilled because we are seeing results. And the devil is aware of what's happening, that great things are happening. God is being glorified. As a result of that, we've been sensing severe persecution. Many of you are aware of the persecution we faced about 3.5 years ago when I was personally arrested in a forest, in a bush, and tied down for 3 days in the bush and threatened to be killed. And then we were rescued by the UN soldiers. But besides that, many of our pastors and our churches have been closed down when you go further up country because people who were greatly involved in a secret society have now given their life to Christ. And then the people who are still involved in the secret society are asking them, you have to come back. And they are saying, no, we cannot serve two masters. Now we have accepted Jesus Christ. We want to follow him. So me and other pastors, they're saying, you are the one who are causing the trouble for our culture. Therefore, we have seen vandalism. Our church in Luyama was broken down. The pastor was chased out. Many of his congregational members were tied and beaten unmercifully. And in the Kalima area, the church was closed down. 5 of our churches in that Maui area were closed down. And we took the report to government. It's like they don't want to have anything to do with it because they are afraid of the people. But it's so sad and it's frightening. But all that we've been praying about, that life will not be lost. But we're not afraid of persecution anymore because we are seeing that as a result of the persecution, the church is strengthening. The church who is the people are really being strengthened. As they move, they are chased out of their hometowns and move into new villages. Before you look, they start Bible study, and then the next thing is a church gets started. Like I hear one of my pastor, Harris, saying, Dennis, we sense that you are so worried about us, but you don't need to worry. The Bible said we will face persecution. If really we were not facing persecution, some of us would have been saying Jesus wasn't saying the truth about us facing persecution. So we see that God is still using the persecution to fulfill his plan of pulling people to himself or strengthening the church. And we say thank you so much for your prayers. We thank you, Washara Community Church, for being involved with us in Liberia. God bless you.